video. Like the video. All right, y'all. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I wanted to come to y'all real quick regarding, of course, Miss Buffy and Miss Candace. We are going to talk about them. Before we get into them, we'll wait for more people to come on into the chat. I'm sure YouTube has yet to send out notifications or whatever to everybody. But we are also going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac taglines because they are indeed in. Okay, so give me 1 second and let me make sure that I'm sharing the video, all that good stuff, and we'll get into it real quick. This won't be a long live, okay? But we just gonna chat real quick, like, okay? We'll get into Buffy and Candace in just a second. Let's get into these taglines because Miss Robin that came out here with her tagline, and I didn't even notice that the show was on and the taglines wasn't even attached. I mean, I'm like, oh, okay, then I got a new intro and everything. And some of the taglines are cute, and some of them is like, girl, why you can come up with nothing else? So Robin's tagline is, when it comes to the truth, I always arrive on time. Whoa. Now y'all know Miss Robin is typically late to everything. I mean everything. But she has been arriving so far on time when it comes to Miss Giselle and these allegations and Miss Ashley, and she tried to put her stuff out there. So she has been arriving on time when it comes down to defending Miss Candiace Dillard, okay? Candiace Dillard and Chris Bassett, okay? So she's been doing pretty good with that. So I think this is a cute one. I think this is cute. When it comes to the truth, I always arrive on time. Okay, that's, I mean, I'm gonna get Robin that. I'm gonna give you that today, Robin. You got that one. You got that one. You got that one. Okay, that's cute. Let's get to another one. Dr. Wendy. Dr. Wendy says, I'm a Nigerian queen with no time for mean. I had to give her a moment of silence because I'm wondering, did you not have time to come up with anything else either? Because this ain't it. I'm a Nigerian queen with no time for mean. No, ma'am. This, you needed more help. Why you didn't get with Candace or somebody? Couldn't nobody help you over there? What about that producer that you was talking to after the dance night, and she pretty much aired you out when you told her that Mia was lying? She couldn't help you come up with nothing since you want to air stuff out. Because this is not it. Girl, you couldn't come up with, I'm a Nigerian queen with no time for me. Girl, that's horrible, doctor. That is you get, girl, I'm giving you an F. You did not pass this test. I'm sorry. As a professor, you flunked. You will not get certifications in taglines. You will not. You're gonna have to try again next year. But this right here was not it. Terrible. Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you could have did something better about being educated, being a businesswoman, somebody being smart. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, girl, but this was not. I'm not gonna give it to you on that. Okay, let's keep going. Miss Karen Huger. Karen says, just like a 3-wick, I burn slow and never waver. I don't like that either. I'm not gonna play. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I don't like this, Karen. Just like a 3-wick, I burn slow and never waver. You be wavering sometimes, girl. You definitely be wavering around the ladies for real, Miss Karen. I don't like this. Just like a 3, I burn slow. What you mean you burn slow? And that's not a good one, especially after you called what you said to Giselle. She has a hot, fiery box. And I shouldn't sat up here and called Giselle having a hot pocket, a hot, fiery box, and then you want to come up here this year talking about something just like a 3-wick candle you burn slow. No, ma'am. We need to keep fire away, please, from Miss Huger. Keep fire away from Miss Huger. This is not it, dear. This was not it. You got a D. Okay. You did receive a D on this project. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else. Because I don't like that. Karen, I expect, if you're the grand dame, I need more because it's giving God dom is what it's giving, because I don't like that. I expect more from you, Miss Karen. Miss Huber, let's keep going. Disappointment. Let's keep going. And actually, I guess Miss what's her name? Robin didn't like it either because Robin got up in the comments talking about some 3 wick candles actually burn really fast. Whoa. Whoa. Yikes. Okay. So it seems like Miss Robin gonna be on Karen for the rest of the season, honey. Well, good luck, child. Let's move on. Who we got next? Miss Candace. She says, my vocals are clean, but my reads are filthy. That's cute. I'm gonna give you a little something. I'm gonna give you a little something. Okay. It ain't A1, but it's kind of cute. My vocals are clean, but my reads are filthy. See, that's how you got it. You really got it towards the end because your reads definitely be filthy. And we are going to get into your reads in just a second. Okay. But your reads definitely be filthy and the people cannot take it. You know what I'm saying? They can't take it. So I'm gonna give you that. Okay, Robin and Miss Candace, I see y'all. We see y'all. Ma'ams, I'm going to pop you. Let me go back because you're wrong for this. Talking about something. Can Robin afford a 3 wick candle? Wow, wow, wow. Can you afford one, Robin? Simone said something like that. Can you with your raggedy broke ass? Then did Simone say that to Toya one time? Can you with your raggedy broke ass? Whoa, that's what it's giving. I don't know. I hope Robin can afford it, honey. Well, either way, let's keep going. Let's get to Miss Giselle Bryant. Ooh. Giselle says, I'm pretty, petty, and always sitting on ready. Well, Giselle, I'm gonna kind of give this one to you because it kind of rhymed a bit and it's a better than what Miss Wendy gave us and Miss Karen. So it could be like a F, but I'm not gonna give you a D or F. I mean, you somewhere up there, like a either a A minus or a B. It's somewhere up in there, girl. But it's not that I'm pretty, I'm petty. You definitely petty. I do think that you are pretty and always then now see that's the part right there where you might have to get actually a B because you don't always be sitting on ready. See, you didn't know how to take Candace after you told her the information about her husband. Remember that? You didn't know how, so you was just sitting there. You didn't know what to do with yourself. So you can't say that you was sitting on ready when Monique came to the reunion and she was trying to fire off. I don't really know if you were sitting on ready. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I can't. I mean, you did okay, but I can't give you like a high score. I mean, you get like a B or something. You know what I'm saying, girl? So, and let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what Miss Ashley is bringing the people. Miss Ashley says, you may think you know my story, but there's always a plot twist. Okay. Okay. Ashley up there with Miss Candace. This is cute. You may think you know my story, but there's always a plot twist. You're right. And I feel like the plot twist is going to be that you never leaving. I feel like the plot twist is this was a storyline. It was a scheme that Ashley and Michael came up with to come to us this season with the bullshit. I really do. But I'm liking Ashley so far, but I do think the plot twist is that they're gonna stay together. You feel what I'm saying? But okay. I mean, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get y'all gotta let me know what y'all gonna rate these people. Hold up, 2 L's. Who was you giving a B minus to? Was you giving a B minus to Ashley or Giselle? It looked like you was giving it to Giselle. Giselle gets a B minus, so she doesn't get the B. It's a minus now. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a B minus then for Giselle, honey. But Ashley's is cute. I'm gonna give it to Ashley. Let's see what Miss Mia got with the lies. Let's see. Mia says, I may not remember everything, but you'll never forget me. I'm gonna give you a C, Mia. Maybe a B minus, a C. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Talking about you may not remember everything. See, that's the part that's getting me because it's not that you don't be remembering everything. It be fabricating as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you did not remember that Chris wasn't looking at you at all when you was over there dancing, trying to get some attention at the spring fling or whatever y'all had. So I don't know how you didn't remember that, because it was just giving that you just made up some. You know what I'm saying? So we'll never forget you. We will forget you soon as they release you from this contract. We might not remember you as much as you may want us to. We just might not. You feel what I'm saying? Goodness gracious. What you say, Mills? Ashley tagline should have been, as God is my witness, I'll never go back to living under that bridge with my mama. You know what? Ashley's coming to get you. She's coming to get you, not me. Not under the bridge with my mama. Cause her and Michael trolling us this season. I cannot. I want him to log out immediately. Correct. Yes. Log out and close the laptop. Cut the phone off. Yes, absolutely. Keisha says A+ for Candiace, A for Ashley, B for Jizzy. I could rock with that. I could rock with that. What about Mia? What y'all giving Mia? It's giving a C for me. I think the worst one of all was Wendy's. I'm so disappointed in Wendy's extremely. I think she has the worst one of all. And then it would be Karen, close to being the worst. And then right above Karen would be Mia. And then it'll be Jizzy, Ashley, Candiace. And I think that's all of the cast. Oh, and then Robin's up there somewhere, because I think hers was pretty good too. But yeah. Not you can't even remember what to give to Mia. Yikes. Somebody say F. She gets an F. Okay. Incomplete. Good night. I feel like Wendy is the one that deserves the incomplete, for real, for real. At least Miss Mia tried. She flopped and failed, but Wendy is giving a whole incomplete for sure. I love that score, girl. I'm grading you an incomplete. Yes, I'm gonna have to go right up under her comments and let her know she get an incomplete for this. That's not it. Okay. So there's that. Y'all continue to leave your thoughts and comments down below. You know what I'm saying? On what you would rate these ladies, who you like the best, who you don't like the best when it comes to these taglines. We have 150 people in the chat, so definitely make sure that as you come in, you like the video, and as you go out, just double check, make sure. You feel what I'm saying? Now we're about to talk about Miss Buffy and Miss Candace of Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so I don't really understand fully the hard on that Miss Buffy has for Candace. You know what I'm saying? She definitely, somebody had a little snippet on Twitter of some things that she said. Okay. I did listen to a piece of it, so I'll tell you my thoughts, but we're going to go ahead and just play what the people are saying Miss Buffy had to say about Miss Candace, which resulted in Candace going over to social media, saying some things, and Buffy doing a video. It's more to it. Okay. So let's just start off with Buffy doing her video on her social media, and this got back around to Miss Candace. Okay. Make sure I got this up here for you guys.
Candiace, I don't do you. I can't stand you. You were evil to me, and I know for a fact you were the one saying all that vile, horrific stuff on those fake pages, and you did it on your real page about my uterus and sending me adoption company links, and all that. But I know you're immature and broken and you need some help. So, but I'm going to say this. I am.
All right. That's what she said. Okay. Do I need to play it again for the people in the back? Do I need to play it again for the people in the back that did not hear what she said? Let me run it back. Okay.
Candiace, I don't do you. I can't stand you. You were evil to me. And I know for a fact you were the one saying all that vile, horrific stuff on those fake pages, and you did it on your real page about my uterus and sending me adoption company links, and all that. But I know you're immature and broken and you need some help. So, but I'm gonna say this. I am.
All right. So y'all just heard what Miss Buffy said. First of all, shout out to my boo. Hi, Miss Erica De Niro TV. Hey, honey. We're here again because you know Buffy gonna always have something to say, and Candace gonna be up here ready to respond. Child. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so the Buffy situation. Okay, I don't understand why she has this hard on for Candace when, from my understanding, Buffy went onto a platform, expressed her thoughts about this TV show, as she also has done with Married to Medicine, and she just continues to keep her foot on Candace's neck for whatever reason. And I'm like, have y'all even ever met each other for real? You hear in the video where she says that she knows for a fact, and my question is, do you really know that for a fact that Candace was the one sending you certain vile messages about your uterus and this, that, and the other, or does it just make you feel comfortable to put this off on this woman? You know what I'm saying? And then for you to say that she's immature and she's broken, I think a lot of people would say the same thing about you. For you to try and come at this girl like that, and it's definitely giving every bit of unprovoked. I don't know the behind the scenes tea. So my point of view is just coming from how I'm seeing it on the front side of, what's on social media. So maybe you guys have had an interaction, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. Okay. So it's very like, ugh. Okay. But I will say what the person did cut off on this video was Buffy actually kind of went into, it seemed like she was kind of being nice, with some of the things that she said about Candace. She went on after that, but when the person ended it, she went on to say, but I am with you when it comes to having your husband's back, wholeheartedly. She told her how beautiful she felt she looked in one of the scenes or whatever. She liked the reads that she gave to Giselle. So it was definitely some nasty, like, girl, I don't like you like that, I can't stand you, however, type things. It was like some nasty, but then a little bit of nice at the same time. But this is where I think it really went wrong, was because later on in the video, she speaks on Karen, and y'all know Karen ended up talking about how one of the husbands squeezed her so tight. Right. She talked about that when she was having the conversation with Giselle, and Buffy went down her eliminations or whatever, her line of elimination, and she resulted down to saying Chris Dillard. I never knew his name to be Chris Dillard. I always thought it was Bassett, but okay. We knew who she was speaking on. She felt like it was him. So I think that's another, it's like, okay, girl, you was a little not so good and you got good. And then now you want to sit up here and just figure out the best way that you can to try and put this off on Chris. Okay. Based on what the people are already saying about this man on the show. I, for myself, personally thought about G. Didn't G squeeze the hell out of Miss Karen last year when they went on that trip and he hugged her? Didn't we see that? So for me, I'm like, oh, I think that's G. I think G is a bit attracted to Miss Grand Dame. That's what I was thinking, right? But according to Miss Buffy, she wants to put the blame on, the Bassett's. So this leads to Miss Candace actually, coming off her chariot so that she can address some things. And what Candace says is this: when I leave this platform, whether I leave on my own volition or I'm fired, I'm going to leave. Like, actually go. Be onward and upward. Some of y'all need to let go of the platform that has already let go of you. Where I was like, Grace, this a shot to Monique? Whoa. You know what I'm saying? But then we learned later on who she was talking about. But Candace goes on to say, peace is a commodity. I pray it finds you in infinite supply. Come on, Miss Candace. Girl, always don't give an educated read, okay? Always, all right? Well, somebody got in the comments and said, why don't you put an ad on it? Y'all love telling people to put an ad on it with your little messy self. Gorgeous, messy. But I'm here for it. Let me go ahead and read, okay? So she said, put an ad on it. And Candace added the wrong person, but she said at Buffy or wherever she is, she knows I'm talking to her since she can't seem to keep her eyes on her own paper. Focus on what you got going on. Okay, that's what Miss Candace said, all right? So once this happened, Miss Buffy decided to take to social media again. And she puts this video out for Miss Candace.
This mess. I'm going to start this off with this. Candace, I know that the fact that I'm fat and you're fat phobic just really grinds your gears, that I even have the audacity to breathe the air that God gives us. And I know that you are still seething because I sat on the All About the Tea panel and commented on Real Housewives of Potomac. You seem to be the only one from your show that's so pissy about what I said on that show. I don't know why. But like people tell me to get over the fact that there was a public autopsy done of my non-functioning uterus, you should get over the All About the Tea panel. Additionally, I am not counting your paper. I'm always a champion of Black women making money finally on their own. I'm proud of you for that. But I will tell you one thing. Money is probably a topic you shouldn't try me on. Okay. All right. Thank you for sending people to my new page. I'm trying to grow MRSMD.
Okay, girl, I'm so lost and confused, girl. It's giving Cardi B versus Akbar when the argument is about something completely different, but you try to pull other people in or pull other things in because you ain't got no leg to stand on. Like, I'm so confused. Like, this woman never said anything about you being a bigger woman. And in my personal opinion, it's kind of like, okay, so is that an insecurity of yours that you would even speak on you being fat? Because nobody was even thinking about that. But then you tried to label this woman as being fat phobic. So it seems like you were trying to get people to kind of like come at this woman for that being fat phobic, because you already know there's a ton of people out here that don't really like Candiace, so they ready to pounce on her for anything. Whoa. Then you talked about her moving on from the panel, but I'm like, or haven't moved on from the panel. And I'm like, I would think that she has moved on, but I don't know if you have. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm confused. And then she starts speaking about money, and I'm like, Nene, now how did I get into it? Like, how did money send somewhere? Like, now what I got to do with this? She wasn't even talking about no money. That's what's confusing. So I just, girl, I'm at a loss for words. I don't understand the hard on or the strong dislike for this woman who I don't even know if y'all have ever even been in the same room together. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I think it's okay, Buffy, give your commentary. You're now a YouTuber and, you speak on these things and all of that. But it's like, it's not adding up at all. Like, it's not making any sense, because then you get your compliment and then you try to pretty much continue to make this lady's husband the target, and then start, when you respond, you speaking on something completely different. All she said was, when you're done with the show, leave the show, move on. You can't seem to move on. Like, I'm confused. Like, what is happening? A lot of people are in the comments are asking, who is Buffy? Buffy Purselle is a woman that was a part of Married to Medicine a few years ago. While on that show, I believe she had some fertility issues that Dr. Jackie ended up outing, and Buffy wasn't aware that she was going to do that. And then, she began to feel away. And yeah, I hate to say she became a victim, because I wasn't in that situation to know how she felt for real. But she didn't like it, so she went on, I'm not going to say a rant, but she was very outspoken about it for a very long time, because she didn't like how Dr. Jackie handled that situation. And after leaving the show, she just continued to talk about it. She adores Monique. Y'all, Monique Samuels, Candiace and Monique got into that fight a few years ago, and then there was a panel where a lot of people sat down and gave their opinions on the show or whatever. And some of those people that was a part of it, they don't really talk about that too much no more. But it seems like Miss Buffy can't really let it go. But I mean, maybe she's not the only one. But yeah, she's a former Bravo cast member, and that's why Candiace said, once the show is done with you, like, let it go, move on. I hope I explained that accurately. If not, somebody in the comments will. Oh, somebody said, why are we discussing Buffy's infertility? Where is it? Let me find it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hop off in a minute. Okay. Why are we still discussing Buffy's infertility? Because she continues to bring it up for us to discuss. We have moved on. Whoa. Wow. It seems to me that this story is missing major background information. And I don't think that it is. It seems like that because it's coming so unprovoked and unwarranted. Like, where is this coming from? Like, where? Like, why? Like, huh? If there is any missing background information, I'm wondering if they've ever been in the same room before, or what was the real interaction between y'all, or did you stop liking her based on association? Oh, that's a good point. But one thing about it, Candiace is gonna respond and give light to a loser. So Buffy's strategy seems to be working. Listen, Seems to be. Somebody says, and I rode for her with that situation, but now I'm starting to see what Dr. Jackie was talking about. You do use that as a badge of victimhood, much like you're trying to weaponize being big. Whoa, 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 whoa. We need Buffy to present receipts. Ooh, which ones? Receipts of her actually sending certain information to her when she was like, "I know for a fact you were behind this and you were behind that." I'm kind of like, that's like falsely accusing that lady. Now, if that lady try to get legal, mm-mm, gonna be interesting. Buffy dragged Candiace for that situation with Monique on her YouTube page, and then she threw Jackie in it, so we ate her alive, and she was mad at Candiace ever since. Whoa, not why, not why? And Jackie was like, why I got thrown into this? Ooh, child. Thank you so much, James, for the super chat. Buffy holding down the fort for all about the tea because we have not talked about that cyborg in a while. I mean, or in a long, in how long? Whoa. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Um, y'all are so tough in the comments. Yo, okay, she didn't like her from season 5. She keeps picking with Candiace due to not liking her for the fight with Monique, which is so old. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. If Buffy wants to be back on the show, then she should just say that. Just say that. Not y'all being in tears over James Pot comment. Y'all are insane. Yeah, and Buffy used to be over there on All About the Tea going in on Candace. Whoa. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Well, one thing about it, y'all know Miss Candace is gonna respond. Erica says, and she keeps mentioning that incident on Married to Medicine. She does, which makes me believe when you do that, and in the content of how you do it, it's like you're still broken. You're not fully healed from that situation, But I did want to highlight, as much as she did say some negative stuff, she did go on in that same video to kind of, say some nice things or whatever. But I guess that didn't matter once you ended up saying that you believe that this woman's husband was the one that hugged Karen so tight, X, Y, Z, ABC, which is why she didn't say a name. Well, what she did say in that conversation with Giselle, she said another husband is what she said. So keyword for me was another, meaning it was somebody else outside of Chris. So you said you was using your deductive reasoning, your logic and stuff, and it's not adding up for me. Okay. So there's that. All right. There's that. So not only is it old, it's high school. Grow up. It wasn't her fight. Right. Buffy has me blocked to this day due to how she got read down last time. Wow. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Let's see what else, and then I'm gonna hop off real quick. Correct, correct, correct. Another husband, meaning not Chris Bassett. That's who I thought she was talking about too. Didn't we even see that on last season? And for Giselle to be like, who? That's another reason why I think Karen didn't bring it up, because Mia is still a part of the cast right now. So she probably didn't want to go down that road, especially with Mia, when y'all was just dragging Mia. And now she's trying to show that she's, on some kumbaya, all good with Mia, no issues. I think Karen and Mia have always been good for the most part. That's another reason why she didn't mention that it was G. And look at who she's talking to as well. She's talking to Giselle. So it is kind of like, why would I tell you? You feel me? Oh, thank you, Kimmy. It was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I still wouldn't think that it was Mr. Bassett. It would give definitely Michael Darby. That's what was key to me also. Jamie was what she said, another husband, which led me believe it wasn't Chris. Correct. And even if it was 3 years ago, thank you so much, Erica. But she said 3 years ago. I think she lied about the timeline. You think she lied about the timeline? Could be because of who she was talking to. I feel like she definitely could have did that. But if it was 3 years ago, it is gonna make me think of Michael. Because who else really had husbands around here? Um, let's see what else. And I'm gonna hop off. What's up, Yocrates? I think Karen was talking about G, but said it happened 3 years ago to throw us off the scent. I mean, great point. Great point. Just like Erica. Great point. Oh yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm not sure if they were friends prior to the show. I thought they all probably ran in the same circle, but girl, I don't even know. I can't even confirm. Not Michael Grabham Darby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off this thing. I have some other stuff I need to do, but I wanted to bring this story to you guys real quickly. Definitely have over 300 people in the chat, so be sure to like the video. I appreciate it all. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that as well. I'm Jamie, that's me. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that other great jazz, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.